So here's why acceptance is not enough to get rid of depersonalization realization in the long term and for a lot of people in the short term. So I just had a client sign up to work with me, and she has been in a program where they teach acceptance as a very big part of their approach. There's more to it than that, but that's a big part of it. And I'm very familiar with this approach. I'm even familiar with the person who leads the program that she's been a part of, and I won't say their name. But it's based off of the work of Clara Weeks, and you've probably heard of the DARE method. Um, it's good. In fact, acceptance can be life changing for people. And I would rather somebody have acceptance alone than nothing at all. In fact, there was a point during my recovery many years ago where I found this acceptance approach and I started to invite in my symptoms, and it at least gave me temporary relief from my symptoms for a while. And it was so great to feel normal. But because I never dealt with the chaos in my body, because I didn't learn how to self regulate, I didn't release the tension, adrenaline, and emotion from the body, I didn't make lifestyle adjustments, I didn't have enough self care, I didn't have enough boundaries, I also didn't have a proper understanding of what was actually happening, everything came back. Years later, everything came back, and I'll never forget trying acceptance, trying inviting in the symptoms, but there was too much buildup in my body at that point. And whenever acceptance produced basically a miracle in my life initially, and now it was doing nothing, that was one of the most terrifying moments of my life. And so, what I told my new client is you have to see getting rid of depersonalization, realization, anxiety, and panic as like peeling an onion. Okay, there are multiple layers to this. I teach my clients 5 foundations of safety. These are 5 things that neuroscience has proven rewires the brain, body, and nervous system. And these studies have been replicated too. The power of a study is only in its ability to be replicated. So if you hear somebody say, oh, there's a study, it's like, okay, well, how many people were in the study? Who was conducting the study? Was there bias? Has it been replicated, right? These are major, major studies that have been replicated over and over again that show that self-regulation, co-regulation, exposure, cognitive restructuring, which is getting the right neuroscience, rewiring your mind to that neuroscience to strip away fear and shame, and then proper lifestyle adjustments, self-care, boundaries, listening to your body. These are the things that will truly rewire your brain, body, and nervous system. And it works. In fact, I just got out of a meeting this morning, and there was a girl, she's been working with me for 6 months. And she was just talking about how most of her symptoms are gone. And it's always the people that show up to meetings. They're like, hey, I'm doing this, this, and this. They're doing the 5 foundations of safety. Those are the people that it's not linear, but they see result after result until they're out of it.